Welcome to Court Helicopter News, the first episode on how the law deals with children. Parliament passed the Children Act, Cap 141, that provides for how to deal with children. A child is defined as a child because of that child being below 18 years. Number two, the law in Section 4 of the Children's Act provides that every decision that is being made by a magistrate, by a parent, by a school, by a hospital concerning a child, the best interest of the child is what is the cardinal rule to deal with it. Part 2 of the Children's Act provides for rights for the children. Let us start with the rights. Section 6 provides for the right for survival and development of a child. So you cannot abort a child without the law getting Subaru's arresting you. Every child conceived has a right to live and to survive. Section 7 provides for the name and nationality. Every child at birth at the hospital must be given a name and must be given citizenship immediately at birth. Section 8 provides for the best interests of the child, that any time you are deciding any matter, you have got to have the best interest of a child. Section 9 of the Children's Act provides for non-discrimination. You cannot discriminate a child because of that child's gender, because of that child's religion, because of color or anything. Section 10 says that children must be treated differentially. That is an affirmative action on the question of children. Children who are disabled, children who have some challenges, children with special needs need to be treated separately in a better way than other children. Section 11 talks about the right to parental care. Every child has a right to grow and be cared by their parents. And the parents under Article 53 is not married parents. It is the biological father and the biological mother, whether married or not. A third party, grandparents, mothers-in-law, and the others have an inferior right compared to a biological parent. Section 12 talks about the right to social security. Each child must be provided by government social security. That is provision for education, provision for a good environment that is not polluted, and such things. Section 13 of the Children's Act provides for the right to basic education. This is a right to be provided by two. One, the parents. If you don't provide school fees and educate your child, you'll be compelled by court or you'll be arrested and be charged. Two, the government has a responsibility to provide basic education, and that is why there's free primary education for all children of this republic. Section 14 is the right to leisure, recreation, and play. Every child has a right to play, to recreate, and to have leisure. So you don't stop children when they are playing. The law provides for them under Section 14. Section 15 is the right to religion and religious education. Each child has a right to religion, subject to the guidance of the parent. So children can be religious or a religion of their choice. Two, each child has a right for religious education. For example, the SCDA have their educational system, teaching the system. The Catholics have theirs. The Muslims have their madrasa. That the law protects that right. Section 14, the right to health care. Medication of a child is a right protected under Section 16. So, if you don't take your child to hospital, you will be arrested and be charged. because it is their right to have a medication. Section 17, the right to inheritance. Only the children can inherit the property of their parents. This is now a landmark provision that children have a right to inherit the properties of their father and the properties of their mother. So, those in-laws who want to dispossess children, you cannot get anything. Those uncles who want to dispossess the children of the deceased, Section 17 has put a stop to that. Section 18 is the protection from child labor. Have you employed a child below 18 years as a house girl, as a houseboy, as a shamba boy? That is a criminal offense. Only adults can be put into labor. Any child below 18 years is supposed to be a child for the purpose of education. Section 19, protection from armed conflicts. Armed conflict, whenever there is war between one country or another, or between any party, children are not supposed to be involved in any form of armed conflict. And therefore the law prohibits you recruiting a child to the army. It stops you from recruiting a child to a militia gang and all those things. Children cannot be involved in an armed conflict. Section 20 talks about the rights of children with disabilities. Children who are disabled are protected by the law. They must be provided for with special facilities due to their disabilities. Section 21 is the rights of intersex children. The children who are born having two organs, a male organ and a female organ. Those children are called intersex. They are now protected. Remember, there are three genders. There is the gender, a male gender, there is a female gender, and there is the intersex gender. Those children are protected under Section 21. Section 22 is protection from abuse. The children must be protected from abuse. That abuse can be from the parents. It can be an abuse from any adult. It can be mental, verbal, physical, any form of abuse. You will be held liable under Section 22. Section 23 protects children from harmful cultural practices. Female genital mutilation. If it is a cultural practice in your region, it is illegal. Taking up children to test virginity, it is a criminal offense, and children should not be exposed to any cultural practice. Marrying children who are below the age because that is your culture. The law under Section 23 protects that. Section 24 is protection from drugs and substance abuse. You are not supposed to expose children to substance abuse or drugs. So, any bar selling children drugs, beer, alcohol, cigarettes, it is illegal and it is prohibited under Section 24. Any parent who gives a child alcohol to test, Section 24 does not allow. Section 25 is the right to freedom from torture, corporal punishment. In school, at home, is prohibited. Do you know caning your child? You will go to jail because you have violated Section 25. Do you know pinching your child? The nose, that is torture. Any form of pain, whether verbal, psychological, or physical, is protected. It is illegal under Section 25. Section 26, it is protecting children from being detained whenever they have an issue with the conflict of the law. So the children must be protected, their privacy. In court proceedings, we've dealt with it. They must be protected from that. The children under Section 28 have a right to assemble, demonstrate, petition, and participate in public life. This is Article 37 of the Constitution allows for maandamano. So children are also allowed to kuandamana. They can carry placards, they can carry banners, they can demonstrate as any adult, and the law protects them. So those are the fundamental rights that the Children Act provides for children. Wakili Danstan Omari telling you the rights of the children. The next episode, do children have responsibilities? Do they owe adults duties? Do the children have responsibilities to their parents? Yes. The law provides that the children must respect their parents. One, assist them, but not financially, so that you are going to tell your child, you are half of the salary they pay you free to use their talents for the development of the country and honor the old people. So the law also expects the children, just like the biblical teaching for the children, to take care and provide for their parents. That is what the law mandates children to do. Wakili Danstan Omari on Helicopter News. Thank you.